Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Ryan Show podcast, the first episode of 2012. I am with my amazing wife, amazing guest, also known as Food for Love 99 on Instagram, Food Crazy. Mrs. Holtz, what's up?
I love being here. It's been so long.
You think it's been too long?
Yeah, it's been too long. I don't know. I feel like we always have this like New Year's and this Christmas anniversary special that we always do. And I should definitely come on here way more often. I kind of miss this.
So you think I feel like we're on the fourth day now, first week of 2024. Wow. I don't think there's any recap that's needed. But no. In a nutshell, how was your 2023? How would you describe it?
Oh, it was great. Like every day of every year is always wonderful. I think that it's good. I don't have anything bad to say.
Right.
I know for like a lot of people, it's, there's like some tough times and whatnot. And you and I we always rock it. We always have a good time no matter what's going on, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? And maybe I got to move you. I guess we're good here, but I think we do rock it. But the reality is that a lot of people, had maybe a bad 2023. Yeah. There's a lot of negativity going on there, yeah. But one thing we did really crazily is we said, look, we're going to do this business plan. And we went all out on the business plan and said, look, let's really clean up and refine, and make this work. It was your first year as director of operations.
Technically speaking, yeah, but I've been running it for a while.
You've been running it, but this year was, it was the first. You do all the booking, take care of the back end stuff. It was absolutely incredible. Yeah. And, now you're seeing people that say, hey, look, how the hell are you guys balancing having a business, young kids, school, and you guys are doing it all with a smile. Mm-hmm. So what's some of the things that you do that you think that we do to A, be efficient, B, be organized, and C, still have a lot of fun doing it?
Well, I think it's really important to make sure that we're like 2 hours up. Like early, before the kids get up.
5 a.m. club.
5 a.m. club. So we do our workouts and our coffee. We do like Wednesday, Thursday, like meeting sessions.
Yeah.
And then we're always communicating, even if it's like 3 or 4 in the morning. And like Ryan, like he'll wake me up and he's like, Nora, I've been thinking, and I'm like, okay. All right, Ryan, let's talk about it.
Listen, 3 a.m. chats is where all the magic goes down. It's where all where all the good ideas come from. But what's one of your life hacks that you learned in 2023? Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was taking away, whether it was leaving. I've been talking a lot about getting lighter to prepare yourself for 2024. I think this notion of having complicated things in your life, the energy, it takes away all of that. And I think getting lighter, cleaning everything up, and only having things that serve a purpose in your life makes all the world a difference.
Well, I think the number one thing that people are not focusing on in life, and I have focused on in 2023, is sleep.
Yes.
Like Ryan will tell everybody, if she doesn't get like 8 hours, like 7-8 hours of sleep, she will, turn into a monster. So I think sleep is really important. I think what you put in your body as far as food is really important. And then I think that just helps you, to kind of keep like a clear mind and like your business flowing.
Well, everybody's always curious about Nora and who's Mrs. Holtz and what is she doing in the background and how are we making it? What can people expect from you this year? What's some of the things that you want to do in 2024?
Like more business things, I guess. Yep. You will definitely see me in the inboxes, the DMs, and the emails. I am always there. Food-wise, I think I'm going to be bringing it this year.
Yeah.
Way more recipes, way more in the camera, you know, and not just the hands.
Yes.
And just more of me.
Yeah. Well, everybody's, let's talk about that, right? So we don't have to be, we're still living in the world where you're still seeing people like, what niche should I go into? And this, and what happens if I like show people that I'm actually like a freaking human?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, man, like you are the niche.
Yeah.
What your interests are, other people are going to, connect with you on the interests as well. Mm-hmm. But for you, there's several things that you like. What do you think is one challenge? We talked, for example, with you, you're like, look, I'm going to read more books this year.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's so hard. For
me.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, like, and like some people, they can study, they can read books, and the noise. We had this conversation the other day. Like the music's blasting, or kids are running around, and they can just like skim through novels and books. Me, I need the whole world to be quiet.
So
And I
true.
like in a perfect
So
world
true.
of having like a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. Like I don't, yeah. I mean, and then Ryan's like, do audio books, and I'm like, I still need to focus.
So I mean, I love books. I do my
2024.
audio.
It's the books.
But I mean, it's interesting because to elaborate on that too is, getting that knowledge surplus, it just minimizes that gap of where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you want to go to point Z, reading is, I feel like it's like this steroid to get there a little quicker. And it's like this, and it gives you more perspective. But, for me going into 2024, the word I picked is dirt, because I feel like magic is made from the dirt. And I feel like even going back to where it all began for my journey is that, I started with zero. And so I go back to what the basics that got me to where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the world does such a great job of kind of like distracting you and going all the way over to here and all the way over to there. But the reality is that everything you need is right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's already inside you. So really going to the basics of that. So for me, my word is dirt. It's getting dirty.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing all the crappy stuff that, we don't want to do, but actually pushes the business and the life and everything forward. And I told you about that story about Tim Hortons. When I started my first business, I had zero money. And I said, how am I going to get these people to do this video? Because we're doing video production and we're doing weddings and stuff. And I said, how can I get free advertising? And I literally put my little signs. I mean, I didn't even go get those nice $2 signs you can put on wood. I got some wood and I literally stenciled it out myself and put wedding videos call. Now, I knew it was only a matter of time before Tim Hortons was going to come and sue me, because I'm literally hammering these signs on drive-thrus because I knew the volume of traffic. That thing made me tons of money. And then one day my phone rang and there was an area manager for the Tim Hortons saying, I got like 12 locations that have been calling me saying some guys out there hacking signs in the ground in the drive-thru. And, basically, if you don't stop, we're going to sue you because this is private property and you're trespassing. Not to mention they know how much good advertising you're getting off of it too. And
all the eyeballs
and
you got,
I told the guy straight up, listen, man, I'm just trying to do some business and I got no money for advertising and I'm just trying to do my thing. And the guy literally laughed on the phone and he literally said, I respect your hustle. But he's like, please stop, but keep going, but don't do it through our drive-thrus. Don't do it through our drive-thrus. But, and that story always brings me back to taking everything, all the successes, all the stuff, all the things that we've accomplished to date, and then going right back to the basics. And I think I just love the basics. I love the dirt.
Yeah.
The dirt is where it's at. And that's where the magic is. So what's your one word?
I don't have one word. I just want it all.
You just want it all. You just want it all.
I just want it all.
What's all?
Oh, well. So it's the wifey.
Yeah.
It's the mother.
Yeah.
It's the CEO or the co-CEO.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's some diversity. I get bored like nobody else.
Yes.
I need to change it up. I need some arguments.
Yes.
I need to, like
arguments is so good.
Create some drama.
Somebody tells me that they're not arguing in life. If you're not arguing with your partner or having little small fights, either you two are completely bored of each other or you're literally trying to do nothing in life that's growing. No. Growing means breaking free from where you're at. And that means breakage, which means sweat on your neck, which means intensity, which means uncomfortability. Like uncomfortable is the new comfort.
Right.
Like if you get comfortable, be scared because that thing of life is going to come and drop quick. So keep moving forward.
And then I think that I'm very much like everybody else, like a little bit of this laziness of, I always come to Ryan and I'm like, just give me like the Coles notes. Just, okay, you read these 2 books. Can you just give me like a breakdown?
Yeah.
He's like,
book club.
But he keeps on pushing me and he's like, you really got to read it yourself. And you're like, you really got to feel like the intensity of blah, 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 blah. Right. So I'm like, no, we're good.
So
always pushing me.
The next few weeks, we are coming to Los Angeles. And we are starting off 2024 like absolutely Nostradamus, not only on the podcast, on the business media coaching company, but just leveling up, just pushing up again. The guests that we have lined up already are absolute world-class, amazing. Talk to us. Like, what do we got in store for LA? And she's been planning this whole thing. Is all her. She's the coordinator on that.
Tons of food. We got some venues that we have to definitely hit up, and we got some beautiful people that we just want to sit down in person with and say hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of like the vibe though in LA. Like I just can't wait.
Listen, I'm just on here. I'm listening to Nora. I'm mesmerized every time I look at you.
Always hungry.
I'm supposedly the host, but I still feel like I'm the bystander in life. Just going with everything. And I'm just so happy. I'm so grateful. Everyone who has supported the show. I mean, our YouTube channel, unfreaking believable. I mean, starting the year on a YouTube channel with like, I don't even know, a couple thousand subscribers and ending off with 768,000 views, ending off with 42 million.
Grateful.
What? Right? And that's the support of everybody out there. People that don't support or you still look, we still love you too. You know, it's like Barack Obama said, hey, for everybody that didn't vote for me, I'm still your president. Your boy's still your boy. You know, keep looking. I love you. Right? You know, you are the best. Patrick McDavid has a great book. Shout out to him because I read this book over the holidays and I dissected it. Asked Nora, did the whole business plan, the PDF, dissected this book. Pat's been on our show as a guest, but choose your enemies wisely. And I love the cornerstone of that because that's something I'm taking into 2024 hardcore is choosing your enemies wisely. And the enemy could be a family member that told you that you amount to crap. It could be somebody on the street that just told you your little business sucks. Picking something that just lights you up so that you want to literally absolutely dominate it. And that's why I like to call everybody savage servants, right? And our whole goal is to help you live your full self on purpose. Design your life. Don't just be a bystander. Most people are out, you're walking around out there just kind of looking at your life. It's like you're a visitor or a spectator in your own life. And it's like, you got to be the host of your own life and it has to be on purpose. So I'm excited. I'm jacked. I'm mesmerized because Mrs. Holtz is here. You know me. I'm about to go run through a wall after this.
I'm here a little more often, definitely.
Yeah.
I miss this.
Well, give everybody a little takeaway to take some good energy, hashtag good energy.
First of all, I know everybody's on TikTok right now, flipping, and scrolling at this point. So take in that information with a grain of salt. Enjoy everything in life, okay? And don't deprive yourself of the things that you really love, like the most in life. And get those 8 hours of sleep.
Listen, everybody, we appreciate you. Big things in the cooker. We're going to have a great community that you can be a part of this year. Still picking out what platform, whether it's a Telegram community, Facebook group community. We got lots of great goodies coming for you. And as always, curiosity should always be your mandate. We love you. And if you have not subscribed to that YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ryan Holtz,
do it.
Or hit the 5 stars anywhere you consume your podcast. We love you.
Love you.
We're so glad you enjoyed this episode of the Ryan Holtz Show podcast. Please don't forget to smash that 5-star review, as Team Holtz will love you for it. Also, say hi to Ryan anywhere on social media using the handle @RyanHoltz1. That's RyanHoltz1. And if you or your business is looking to expand your brand, book a brand jam with Ryan using the link in the show notes.